Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing a shop my stash. I'm gonna go through my collection, pick out items that I have not tried in so long and see my thoughts on them. So you guys wanna see what those are, what type of look I created, well then definitely keep watching. Okay, so you guys seem to really enjoy the shop my stash, and it's actually fun for me too because it allows me to kind of like go through my collection to see what I have, to try out products that I haven't tried in so long, and they're just so much fun. Now there probably are going to be a couple items in here that might be new because I told you guys in a recent video that I'd be trying out the Dominique Cosmetics setting powder and concealer on camera for you guys. I love the concealer. I've been using it since I got it, but I haven't played with the setting powder yet, so I'm definitely excited to put that to the test. Those things are going to be new. Everything else I have played with before and haven't used in a really long time. So let's go ahead and jump on over and see what I come up with. Okay, so what to pick for today's makeup look? So what have I not used in quite some time? I have not used my Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. I have not used my Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer, so let's go ahead and try this. For foundation, what can we use for foundation that I haven't used? Ooh, let's try the Photo Focus from Wet n Wild. Okay, for concealer, oh, I said I was going to show you guys the new Dominique Cosmetics concealer and the setting powder, but it's not in here. It's actually out on my desk. So then for bronzer, oh, well, let's do an under eye palette too. Let's do like under eyes. So under eyes, I'm going to pick one of like Jaclyn Cosmetics like under eye products. We'll do the Brightening Pink. We're gonna try that out. I haven't used that since I bought it like last year. And then for bronzer, let's do the OG bronzer. Okay, then for blush, I'm trying to pick like old products that I haven't used in so long. Maybe, no, not this one. Oh my god, let's go with this one. I haven't used this one in forever. This used to be one of my favorites. Okay, and then for highlight, let's go for one of Benefits because I have not used this in so damn long. Oh my god, I'm excited. Okay, what else do we need? What else? Mascaras. Let's look at mascaras. What have I not used in so long? Okay, let's use one of my Mile High one. We use one of these ones. So this one's like the old one. I got that one away. We use one of those ones. I use a Tom Ford because I like to mix and match. We'll use Lancome. See if I can make those work. Brows, I'm just going to stick to my normal brow routine. Setting spray. Let's go with Morphe. And maybe Jaclyn. And then for eyeshadow palettes, what have I not used in so long? Ooh, okay, maybe I can try Abh Subculture. Let's make a look out of this. And then for lips, what have I not used for lips? I don't know what to do for lips. Lips. Maybe I can use something from Laura Lee. Let's use something from Laura Lee. We'll pick something out of here. Maybe we'll pick like Cabana. We'll add a gloss with that, and then maybe I'll pick the shade Mai Tai, kind of mix these together. And then like a liner, we'll go with Caramel Latte. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see like what type of look we can create out of using these products. I'm not 100% sure on this. I don't know this is actually gonna be my match. We're gonna see, because I have not used this one in so damn long. I hated this product, so I don't know. This was my OG bronzer. I mean, you guys see that? So old, but I don't give a crap. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what type of look we can create using these products today. Okay, so now that we picked out all the items, I'm actually genuinely curious to see like what type of look I come up with. I have not used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in so long. This is in the shade Bisque or Buff Bisque. I'm not entirely sure this is going to fit me. I don't know. And like, I hated this setting powder, but everybody uses this for like their under eyes, like to set their under eyes. I can't stand it. It's like the one thing from Jaclyn. Anything like Jaclyn Cosmetics, like complexion wise, I'm not really the biggest fan of for some reason. Like the bronzers and blushes and highlighters are fantastic, but everything else I'm just kind of like not a fan of. So we're gonna be putting that to the test. We're gonna be trying that out again. I'm so excited to be using this. This is my first bronzer ever. Y'all can tell I hit pan, and it's years and years old. Like I would say this is probably like 5 years old. I don't care if it's expired. I'm going to keep using it. So I'm really excited. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in and we can get this look going. I know I said I didn't have any new brow products, but I actually have some brow products we're going to replay with today. So we're going to replay with the Brow Wiz from ABH. I freaking hated this brow product so much. It's horrible. And then I'm going to set it with the NYX. This is the Thick It Stick, where you literally just put this on your brows, and this is supposed to like completely look like you have a browed look. I've done it. I used this quite a few times. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Everybody made such a big deal out of it. So we're going to play with them both. It's probably gonna be a horrible combination. These videos tend to never work out for me for some reason. I'm never able to make a cohesive look whenever I do like, you know, a video full of first impressions, shop my stash. I don't know why. They just never, ever work for me. So I'm gonna brush my brows up. I really don't do much to my brows, honestly. I just kind of like fill it in right here. And then I just kind of use my Benefit Gimme Brow just to hold it in place. That's literally all I do. So let's take the Brow Wiz, and we're gonna take just a little bit on my spoolie, not much, and we're going to fluff up the brows. Fluff it up, fluff it, get them to like really stick up. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of angle them down just a bit. I'm like literally gonna be putting like brow glue on top of brow glue. This is not gonna be the best, but we're gonna make this work. So then I'm gonna kind of like flatten that just a bit. Okay. They look great, right? All right, so let's try this on top of it. Well, they don't look horrible, but they don't look good either. So there's that. Alrighty, and there they are. They don't look good, I don't think. Like you can clearly see like product all up in them. But we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. Okay, so for my palette today, we're gonna use the Abh Subculture Palette. And the reason why I picked this one is because I saw that Anastasia Beverly Hills just announced that they are going to be releasing their first palette, and God knows how long. It releases on June 13th. I don't know the name of it. I'll just put a picture up here for you guys, and I'm definitely gonna be getting it because it's been so long since I've seen ABH do any sort of like releases and products. So this is really, really exciting. I have not reviewed an ABH palette. Oh my, you know, I actually can't remember the last ABH palette I reviewed. I want to say it was back in like 2019. Might have been the last like ABH palette that I reviewed. So this is like really, really exciting. I know they haven't released anything in so long. I know that, you know, Norvina has, but not actually like ABH. So like I'm really, really excited to see how the product is, and I'm sure, how the product is, and like I have seen so many people on the comment section like being really excited too, because people are like, oh my god, ABH hasn't released a palette in so long. So it's actually really, really exciting. It's like throws me back to the days when ABH released so many products and I couldn't like ever keep up, and it's just like good memories on my YouTube channel for it. So We're gonna go my Abh Subculture. Now, I never bought this palette originally. I got it at TJ Maxx. So we're gonna see what type of look I can create today. I kind of want to do something soft and simple since I'm not going to be putting on any lashes. I'm just going to put on just normal mascara. So I kind of want to be something just very easy, very like effortless. So we're going to go into the shade All Star right here, and we're going to tap it on. I'm going to use the brush that they gave me because that's what this is for. So I wanted to let you guys know that you guys are gonna see a little bit of changes on my channel coming up. I'm not gonna be posting 5 times a week anymore. If I do, it's just because I have enough content, but I'm really gonna cut it down to 4 days, maybe even 3, just because I have some personal stuff going on that I'm trying to just figure out what path I want to take. But I also want to let you guys know that I'm going to try streaming on my channel. I am going to probably eventually create a second gaming channel, but to start off with, I'm going to start to stream for you guys for a little bit just because I want to try it out. Like, I love video gaming, and I know a lot of people out there are not the biggest fan when I try something different. Some people are literally only here for makeup, and that's okay. Like, I'm going to keep doing like makeup videos, but at night when I play video games with like Corey, Paige, and Jarvis, it'd be kind of cool if I can like incorporate that into my channel, and then you guys also get to like see a different side of me. You guys get to see me be, not that I'm not myself, but just a different side where I'm just playing video games, I'm letting loose, I'm having fun, I'm not thinking about makeup or anything like that, and I would just really love to show that to you guys. So I am going to start to live stream that here on my channel, just because I think it'd be kind of fun to play some video games with you guys, you know, and if you guys are not for that, that's completely okay. But just know that that is going to happen here soon, and you know, it's not going to take away from any of the makeup content that I have. It's just going to be like extra content for you guys, if you know what I mean. Just extra videos. It's like really patchy right here. Do you guys see that? This looks horrible. This looks horrible. It's pretty patchy. And I remember that being like an issue that everybody used to complain about, was this was a very, very patchy palette. And I am noticing that this eyeshadow is pretty patchy. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to see if we can save it. I'm going to put the shade Adorn right next to it, like in the center, and kind of like see if I can save this look just a bit. See what I can do to help to minimize how patchy it looks. Not wanting to be on my eye. Do you guys see that? What the heck? I think I picked the wrong palette to do this video with. Shoot. All right, I'm gonna take this off and we're gonna try it again. Okay, we are going to try this again. We're gonna go into the shade Electric this time. We're gonna go in the inner corner. We're gonna change this up just a bit. But yeah, so I'm going to keep doing my normal content. It's just I want to diversify it a little bit, especially because I feel like in the beauty community, people are just not as interested in makeup. And I get it, just because the way that the economy is right now, I feel like we are definitely heading towards a recession, and a lot of people are not wanting to spend money on makeup, like myself included, because it's expensive. Like, everything has gone up in price. Rent has gone up in price. Gas has gone up in price. Food has gone up in price. So it's just a little bit... So it's definitely really expected for people not wanting to pay a lot of attention to makeup, because they don't really want to buy makeup. But I don't mind kind of doing things a little bit differently. Like, I was thinking about doing, you guys loved when I do my book stuff, like doing like books and makeup together. So I'm gonna find a way to like incorporate that together. Like, you know how people do like TBRs? I think I'm gonna do TBRs, but I'm gonna do it with a twist where I'm doing my makeup with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And like incorporate books that way. And then I also would just, like I said, love to incorporate video gaming, and that'd be more just like streaming, where I could sit there and I could just live stream with you guys for a couple hours, hang out, and if you guys want to join, that's great. If you don't, that's okay. But that would be like a nighttime thing, so you'll still get like my daily video, but then you'll just get like a bonus video at the end, because it'd be like me live streaming, live streaming video gaming, because it's something that I really am passionate about, and I love to just show that stuff for you guys, because times right now are really hard on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. My views have been down, and when views are down, what I make goes down, and that makes it really scary, because it makes me really kind of question my choice, if I made the right choice of going back, like not going back or not. So times are a little scary and kind of up in the air right now. So I'm trying to like switch things up just a bit as well. And it's also kind of like a break for me too, because as much as I love doing makeup, it's kind of nice to like do other things as well. But don't worry, like you're still gonna get 4 videos a week of like makeup content. It would just be extra. I don't really know what type of look I'm going for. I just know this palette is just not working out for me. It's a little frustrating. So we're gonna try it again. Another reason why I want to like live stream my video gameplay with you is because I work from home, and when I work from home it can be a very, very lonely job doing YouTube. Like I think that could be incredibly lonely because I'm doing like everything myself and I have no one to talk to except for you guys, but I can't hear your responses until later that night my video is posted. So it can be very lonely, and I find such comfort in watching people live stream video games, because it just, I don't know, there's something about it that just makes me feel like I'm not alone. Like seeing that person on the other side of the screen playing a video game that I love or I'm interested in playing, and like they're just talking and engaging with you, it just kind of helps you feel like you're not alone. Like that's how I take it. Like, oh, okay, like my favorite streamer is Tim the Tatman. I love Tim the Tatman. I love Ninja. I love like Dr. Disrespect. Like Dr. Disrespect has been live streaming The Last of Us, my favorite game. Played it numerous times, but he's been live streaming it, and he's been live streaming it for 8 hours. And to me, it's just like a comfort, because I don't have him on the background and people like leave him questions, he'll answer, and it's just, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. I find it very incredibly soothing, and it's something that I'm really interested in myself. So it's just something that I would love to like do with you guys too, so that if any of you guys ever feel like you're alone or just want someone to talk to, you can like turn on my channel and see me live streaming a video game and just hang out with me. You guys know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to do. I'm just gonna quickly do the other eye off camera so we can come back and do the rest of the face together. Okay, I can't get this not to be freaking patchy right there. It just keeps patching every time I try to fix it. It's looking bad. I don't know what to do to fix it. I remember there being so many issues with the Subculture having patchiness, shadows not performing the way they normally do, and I'm struggling with that shade over there. I cannot get it to stick to my eye, and I cannot get it to blend to save my life. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna go with the Urban Decay All Nighter Primer. I don't really remember my thoughts. Ew. What is that? Oh, it's hard. Words, I'm gonna use it. I don't remember my thoughts on this primer. I don't remember what I thought about it, but we're gonna use it today. I hope it's not expired, because if it is, oh well, it doesn't have a smell to it. It just had that really weird, like, hard thing to it. I'm sure it's just like leftover product and just kind of like sat there. But yeah, I just wanted to like let you guys know about like where I kind of wanted to like take my channel just a bit, just because it's also kind of nice to spice things up. And so many people in my life love like lifestyle content anyway, so it's kind of nice to just incorporate different parts of my life into it. So now we're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus Foundation. This is in Buff Bisque. I remember long ago I used to do Battle the Foundations, and I don't know what my thoughts are on this foundation. I don't remember this being like a freaking spatula. Okay, so we're gonna, oh, this smells like Dior Forever My Skin foundation. Very strong smell. I hope I used enough. I think this is definitely a really good color match personally. I just don't remember what my thoughts are on this foundation. Honestly, I bought it so long ago when I was going to do the Battle the Foundation stuff, but the reason why I stopped that series is because nobody was really watching it. And it's not that I didn't want to continue it for people who did watch it. It's just, honestly, it's expensive. It was so expensive to like upkeep buying all the different drugstore foundations and then turning on trying to buy like a high end. I financially could not keep up with it. So I had to kind of just like cut my loss. And I just feel bad because I know there's people out there who genuinely did enjoy it. But it was just very, very hard for me to financially be able to keep up with all the drugstore, high end, and then I'd have a massive amount of foundations for like what purpose? It just would sit there. And I feel like that's such a waste. And I don't want to be that person that's so wasteful, because there's already so much waste that's accumulated on this earth anyway. And I just didn't want to contribute to it even more. So it's why I had to like let that series go. Definitely not a bad color match. I just don't really remember what I thought about this foundation. It looks pretty nice. Like I definitely think it's a perfect color match. So on to concealer, we're gonna go in the Dominique Cosmetics concealer. This is the Wide Awake concealer. I'm in the shade Almond Milk. I freaking love this. It has a metal applicator, so you just sit here and you just place on the skin. It has a nice like coolingness to it. because of the metal. But I think it's a really, really nice concealer. I'm really enjoying it so far. There's just something about this concealer that I really love. It really does help to brighten the under eye while smoothing it out and has a nice like cooling effect to it. And you guys can actually use my code at Dominique Cosmetics. You guys can use code Allie and I'll save you guys 10% off your purchase. So moving on to set the under eye, we have the under eye powder from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is in the shade Brightening Pink. I never set my face with this. I always set my face with the Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Brightening face palette, and I freaking love this palette one so much. I already hit pan on this one, but now I'm hitting pan on this one. And this one has the shades Peach, Almond, Light Banana, and Caramel. I think this might be the light medium one. This is fantastic. I use it every single day. I think it's a wonderful product. But I remember when I tried this one, I just was not a fan of this. So we're gonna try that again today. There's so much sitting here. I don't know how this is gonna go because I never use this under eye products from her, so we'll see if I like it. Let's try it. It definitely does brighten for sure, and it really does help to smooth right here, but it's not mixing well with the foundation right here. Can you guys see that? My hair also looks freaking crazy. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I hated this. I really don't know why I hated this. This looks so smoothing underneath the eye. Minus the mixing the foundation, maybe because the foundation and this powder don't really mix well together. Right here it looks super smooth. I don't know why I didn't like it. It looks really good. Maybe it's because it's blending really well with the Dominique Cosmetics concealer. I don't know, but I'm really liking how that is looking. Wow, okay, cool. That actually looks really nice. I might have to keep playing with that again because that actually looked really nice. Okay, so moving on to the Dominique Cosmetics. This is the setting powder. This is the Smooth and Blur setting powder. I am in the shade Translucent. Again, you guys can use my code to get this. This was sold out when I first went to get it. So now, once it got back in stock, I did pick it up. So we're going to go ahead and set the face with this today. Try it out. I'm excited. I'm gonna grab my Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. I love having a nice like puff to set my face with. I just think it just makes my face look smoother and nicer. So we're gonna use that to like really help to set the face. I literally set my entire face because I am so oily. This really helps just lock it in. And I'm really gonna try the setting powder on top of my normal makeup that I usually do, like my everyday routine, because I really want to give this one a try with my favorite foundation, which is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Freaking phenomenal. So I really want to try it with that. So far it's actually looking really nice on the skin. I don't really know how it's mixing with the Photo Finish foundation. I'm having a little trouble right here where it definitely is kind of like building up just a bit, so it's a little bit cakey right there, but everywhere else it actually looks quite nice except for the brows. The brows look absolutely atrocious. Let me see if I can kind of like brush away that foundation stuff that kind of like stained. So moving on to bronzer, I have not used this bronzer in so long, and it is the MAC. This is the Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish bronzer. This was my everyday bronzer. I have been obsessed with this bronzer since I first tried it. I loved it so much, and I literally, for probably the first 2 years on my channel, only ever used this bronzer. I never used anything else. So I'm really curious to see my thoughts are on this bronzer now since it's been so long. After I got like the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer, that became my go-to. Used it for so long, but then they're no longer doing beauty as far as I know. And then I got introduced to the Lunar Beauty Outer Dimension palette. Freaking fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and lay this down. It still looks absolutely so beautiful. Super, super, super bronzy though, like very bronzy. Still not a bad bronzer, I'm not gonna lie. It's still pretty good bronzer. I actually do enjoy it. Okay, so for blush, we are gonna go in with the ColourPop. This is the Desert Rose blush. I freaking loved this blush so much. You guys can tell how much I loved it because I hit pan on it. And when I hit pan on something, it shows you how much I love it, because you guys obviously know I have a lot of makeup since I do review makeup full-time on my channel. So it's been a minute since I've used this. I'm excited. I had loved this blush for so long. I think the reason why I loved it so much is because it's like so nice and peachy. So it gives you just a little bit of color without being too overwhelming. And I just think it's such a pretty blush. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how to do my under eyes because that purple is just so patchy. It's not really wanting to stick on the eye. For some reason, it's like blending itself away. I'm having issues with it, so I'm gonna go back in very lightly with the purple shade, and we're gonna see if I can just lightly do underneath the waterline and just call it a day for it. I can see now why everybody had issues with this palette, because I'm not used to ABH having shadows that don't perform well for some reason. They always had really nice formula, and for this one, it is just not wanting to work. So for highlight, we're gonna go into the Benefit. This is the Cookie Highlighter. This is such a beautiful, beautiful highlight. Like, everybody was obsessed with this. Remember Jaclyn Hill talking about this so much. It is just such a gorgeous, I mean, like, gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. I have nothing bad to say about this, and now that I'm playing with it, I realize I put on way too much. We're just gonna deal with the fact that I put on too much. It's okay. We're gonna make this work. Okay, so before I put on liner, I'm just gonna put on white liner today. We're gonna do my mascara. And the mascara that we're going to use is kind of like a mix between the Wonder Beauty Mile High, the Tom Ford, and the Lancome right here. I always mix and match my mascaras. I can't just use one mascara. It's the same thing with my lips. I can never just do one lip. I have to like mix and match. I don't know why. I'm just kind of like picky when it comes to that. So we'll see how this turns out. Okay, let's start off with the Wonder Beauty. Okay, now let's try out Tom Ford. Let's do the Lancome to get them separated. Okay, so now the mascara's on, I did just throw on white liner to finish it off. I used the ColourPop white liner. And then I also used the Cookie Highlighter to do the inner corner as well as the brow bone highlight. So to finish it off, we're gonna go in with my lips. So I'm gonna use a Jaclyn Cosmetics lip liner because I have so many of them. And this is in the shade Caramel Latte. So we're gonna quickly line our lips. Okay, now that that is on, we're gonna go in with the Laura Lee. This is in the shade Cabana. I really do love her liquid lips so much. I just haven't used them in such a hot minute. We're gonna sit here and, oh, this is not the right color for this eye look. Oh no. It smells incredible, but oh my God, we used the wrong lip color to create this look today. Well, that's why I have another one to mix on top. So just lay this down. Definitely not a good lip color for this. Okay, then we're going to take this shade Mai Tai and just mix a little bit of that. It's more of a pinkier shade that might kind of match this just a little bit more. This is a little bit too nude for me. Just going to take it, and this is, again, not the best color to mix with this. Okay. Oh, shit. No, that's too corally. I need something just a tad bit deeper. Okay, let's take a little bit of the shade Show Off, just a little bit of it. And we're just gonna kind of, that's a little better, but the only problem is putting on liquid lip on top of liquid lip, top of liquid lip is the amount of dryness that occurs because they're liquid lips. So we're gonna take the gloss E-Bug and we're gonna put that right on top to help. Okay, and then to finish off the look, we're going to take the Morphe Mattifying Setting Spray. I used to live by this setting spray. This is broken. This is broken, look. This is a broken spray. Okay, let's take a little bit of Jaclyn spray. And we're gonna let this dry. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys out, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts on this entire look. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Let's kind of go over everything rather quickly because I don't want to take up too much of your time. But first we have the ABH Brow Freeze, which I don't even know where it's at now. Where did I put it? Okay, so first we have the Brow Freeze, but honest to God, I can't find it. It somehow disappeared. It's not back in my drawer. It's not on the floor. It just up. Oh my God, the setting powder is sitting on top of it. Okay, so firstly the Brow Freeze. I still hate this product. Yeah, I still hate it. And when I do my declutter, this is gonna be decluttered with it. This went viral all over TikTok, and I don't know. I don't think it does what everybody claims that it does. I think people lie on TikTok. Shocker. I think people are lying. I think they just want brands to notice them and or pay them ads to do videos. So I'm not a fan of this either. So that's kind of like a bust. As for the Urban Decay All Nighter Primer, I have nothing bad to say about this. I remember I really did enjoy it back when I did play with it, but I just don't remember anything else other than I did enjoy it because it is halfway empty. It's like I think that much product left. So I did obviously enjoy this. I just can't really think too much of what I thought about it right now. As for like the Wet and Wild foundation, it's been such a hot minute since I used this. I think it's like a perfect match for my skin tone. I think it matches perfectly, and I think it definitely has dried down. I think it looks really beautiful. I want to try this out with my go-to like primers to see how I really like it, because so far I'm actually really enjoying this, and it's been so long since I've tried this out. I'm talking like 2 years, and I'm sure it's not good anymore, but again, I don't care. It doesn't smell bad, so I'm gonna keep using it. But I'm actually really kind of impressed with how it looks right now, so this is something I definitely want to keep playing with. The concealer, the Dominique Cosmetics concealer. Dominique Cosmetics concealer, I absolutely love this concealer. I have been using it nonstop since I got it. You guys can go get 10% off this by using my code Allie at checkout, but it's such a wonderful concealer. I think it really does a great job at hydrating the under eyes, smoothing the under eyes, brightening the under eyes. It's just a really overall nice concealer. What I'm actually quite shocked about is the Jaclyn Cosmetics under eye palette. Under eye powder. For some reason, I hated these when I first tried them out on my channel. Absolutely hated them. But right now, I'm really liking how my under eye looks. Maybe it's because it's mixing well with the Dominique Cosmetics concealer. I don't know what concealer I used back then to try it out, so maybe that's why I didn't like it. But I'm really liking how this looks. I kind of want to keep trying it because it's actually quite nice, especially since I love the face palette. I'm like, oh shit, this one's kind of taking me back a minute. I'm kind of surprised. This is like, wait, what? Have I been sitting on this entire time? So I'm definitely going to have to keep playing this with my go-to makeup routine to really see how I like it. I also really am enjoying the setting powder. This is just my first time, so you know, from first glance, it looks really nice. But again, I definitely want to keep playing with this to see how well I like it. But so far, upon first impression, I really do enjoy it. As for like the bronzer, I forgot how pretty this bronzer is. It definitely does give you that beautiful like sun-kissed glow. It really does help to warm up the face. It's so easy to work with. It blends beautifully, and this is one of the few MAC products that I still have, and I'm still gonna keep holding on to this. This is an OG. This is what I had way before I even started my YouTube channel. This is featured in my very first video on YouTube. Freaking love it, and I'm gonna keep using it, and it was kind of nice to go back to it, just like it was so nice to go back to the ColourPop Desert Rose. Oh, how I've missed you. One of my favorite blushes for so long. Such a pretty blush, so pretty. Same thing with like the Benefit Cookie highlighter. Classic. Now, the one thing I am kind of disappointed in is the Abh Subculture. Now, I did pick this up from TJ Maxx, so I didn't have to pay the full price on this one, but I thought it was such a pretty color scheme. Like, it really is such a beautiful palette, but man, is it patchy. Like, I don't like my eye look. Like, I don't like it in the slightest. Something about this purple just doesn't want to stick. It doesn't want to blend. It just kind of just is patchy, and it just is weird. It doesn't look that pretty on the eye. I don't know how else to describe it other than I'm just not a fan of it, unfortunately. It's such a pretty color scheme too. They could have done so much more with this, and it really sucks that this is the one that like is so pretty that doesn't work for a lot of people. So the mascaras, I don't have anything bad to say about the mascaras. I think this is a good combination. Like I said, I love mixing and matching my mascaras to get like the look that I'm always going for. As for like the lips, I love Laura Lee Los Angeles lip products. They smell freaking fantastic. They're super comfortable on the lip. I think the combination that I created now is a better combination than I originally started off with, just because I like to have more of this color look. The gloss feels so comfortable, so hydrating, has a nice high shine. I really do enjoy that. And then the setting sprays, I was always obsessed with the mattifying setting spray from Morphe. I just moved on to other ones that I prefer a lot more. And the Jaclyn one just has like a nice lavender smell, but I don't really know if it does anything to like set the face wise. So yeah, that was like... So yeah, it's kind of fun kind of to sit back, relax, and like play with makeup and to try products that I haven't used in so long, because I think I just found a new product that I want to keep playing with over and over and over again. And I would not have done that if it wasn't for this type of video. So I'm definitely really curious to kind of go through back my collection and my next Top My Stash and kind of pick out something even like a little bit older or something that I really hated back then, if I still have it, and give it another chance to see what I think of now. That's why these videos are always so much fun, because it allows me to play with some older products that's been sitting in my collection, as well as see if my opinion has changed on any of these products. So this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you guys always asked me to do this, and I finally did. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this video and what you guys think about me streaming and all that type of stuff. And yeah, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 videos a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys do get to see my wonderful husband, Corey, and our adventures together, although I just kind of butchered that. A huge thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!